Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, today I want to get into this whole DJ Envy little rant. And, I don't know what to make out to this. DJ Envy, to me, he's like one of the biggest clowns, but at the same time, we got him calling Kanye West a clown, apparently for how, I guess, he's handling the whole DONDA album behind the scenes, or whatever it is that we don't know. But it sounds personal. For whatever reason, DJ Envy just don't like Kanye, but he still says he's wearing Yeezys, which is weird. These people be confused. And with me, I think Envy, he just loves trying to start controversy just so he could boost the ratings of The Breakfast Club. Personally, I hate what The Breakfast Club have became. When they first came out, all of them, they seemed like they was on a mission. They was hungry. They was ambitious. It was their first show in the morning, and they had good topics. It was uplifting black people. It was just a good overall morning show. It had some type of substance to it. Charlemagne, he wasn't as bougie and like rating seeking as he is now. I feel that a lot of them up there now, they just say things purposely because they know it's going to spark controversy. They know it's going to create, headlines. And it wasn't like that before. So when I see him calling Kanye a clown for whatever reason, that's pretty much what I get from this. And it's kind of annoying. It's weird. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to get into it, man. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear, it's late here. So join one of the latest games on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. First, I'm going to read y'all an article because as y'all know, as of, August 30th, which was a Monday, your boy DJ Envy calls Kanye West a clown after him and Charlemagne did a little review on the Donda album. Now, I don't know what's going on with the Donda album. Kanye West saying that he didn't leak it. He didn't want it to come out, but the label, they leaked it. They just pushed it out, and it kind of makes some sense because now when you look at it, a lot of artists are coming out saying that the verse that they put for it, that they made for the album, didn't make the album. Kanye this, Kanye that. Listen, first and foremost, right? Even if he didn't put you on the album, what are you butthurt about? If you didn't make it on the album, you just didn't make the cut. Maybe you're not as good as you think you are. But another thing too, that also go as to maybe that's why Kanye didn't want to put the album out, because it just wasn't ready. But he was making, y'all gotta remember, there's a lot of battle between artists and label execs and just the whole label period when it comes to putting out albums, especially when you're signed, or if Kanye, he's not an independent artist, if I'm not mistaken. So at the end of the day, they probably see him because it's been reported that he made $12 million off of the rollout alone. All right, that's $12 million without even pushing the album. So me personally, I think from my perspective, from the outside looking in, the label probably see him eating all that money to itself without even pushing the album. They like, yo, nah, some of this money gotta go towards the album. He's making, look, he done made $12 million. And we don't get to see none of that, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think the rollout money goes to the label. I think the label eat whenever it comes to the album and what he do off the album and however his contract is worked out through tours and blah blah blah, however that go. So I kind of can believe that maybe the album wasn't as done and they just wanted to push it out for whatever reason it was. But everybody's coming out saying that they're not on the album. Kanye's this, he's that. But another thing they forget to realize, that this man has did something that nobody has ever done in the game with this album. He got a mixture of a whole bunch of artists, from big artists to A-listers to B-listers, C, Z-listers. You see what I'm saying? He put them all on his platform. So you can't just sit here and call Kanye a clown. You can't sit here and say he's this, he's that. He's doing something that's helping other culture. Ruger, he was on the album. That album changed his life. He's in a whole different bracket now. All right, so it's just some things that we got to look at. Like, a lot of people like looking at the negative. This man helped people go from literally down there to up here. Like, he really doing something that nobody ever done, man, using his platform, and he's such a huge artist. So at the end of the day, I think we need to give him a little more respect, you know, a little more credit, rather than focusing on the negative, because that's what everybody's doing. They're not seeing actually that the album is helping people. The album is actually, and I think that was his plan all along. I think his plan was, the album wasn't really for him. He had like a plan to sit here and get a bunch of artists on the album together, and you know, like, subconsciously it's mending people together, it's bringing people together, whether Ruger and Dirk want to or not. That was a chance for them to be in the same place at the same time. That was a chance for them to maybe mend their wrongs, or however it goes, man. But you got a GD and a BD on the same album. That's big. Who else is doing that? Who else even cares to do that? All right, so like I said, man, we just gotta stop spreading the negativity. But let's get into this. Like I said, DJ Envy calling Kanye West a clown, and he pretty much apologized today. But we're gonna get into it. Let me read this article off of Hip Hop DX, and then give you my view about it after, and y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Now it says here, it says The Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God, and DJ Envy shredded the exhausting album on Monday, which was August 30th. And in their review, and Envy took things a step further when getting personal and calling Kanye West out for being a quote-unquote clown in a circus. Now it says he seemed to be hinting at being disappointed in how Kanye was moving and interacting with people behind the scenes. Now, first and foremost, DJ Envy is not an artist. As far as DJ wise, I don't know how he would have ended up on the album or however that went, but however people are being treated behind the scenes or whatever, that got nothing to do with him. Why is he calling this man a clown? You see what I'm saying? Why? But y'all know Envy light skin. he light skin. He get into his feelings, man. He get into his emotions. But anyway, it says here, DJ Envy didn't walk back calling Kanye a clown, but apologized to his associates such as Pusha T and manager Boo Thiem for grouping them in with Yeezy. Now, if y'all don't know, what happened was DJ Envy called Kanye West a clown, and also said the people that surround him need to be helping and doing this and doing that. And you know, he was feeling himself. He was talking real big. He was talking real gangster. I guess he started to feel like he was an artist. You know, I don't know. But anyway, it says here, quote, I called him a clown, and I still stand by that, and I still mean that. So many people called me, artists, athletes, OGs, newer artists, younger artists, Kanye's team. Now, first and foremost, if everybody's calling you, then 9 times out of 10, that's because you're bugging. That's because they're trying to let you know that, well, like, what you doing? Why are you going on your radio station, on your platform, and calling this man a clown? And if y'all realize, man, it seems like everybody we have as a legend or icon or somebody to represent our culture in the right way that has surpassed the level of success that, you know, the quote-unquote elites expect of us. When we pass that, for some reason, every time they find a way for us to trash that same person. We don't have not one single icon that we could sit back and be like, all right, yeah, he did it. He did it. And look, we not bashing. There's no stories behind him. There's no jail stories. There's no domestic violence, rape, sexual, none of that. You see what I'm saying? And that's not by mistake. That's because they put us against each other, and we just fall right in line for it, man. But anyway, it says here, they asked me why do I think that people that I named, which was Pusha T, John Monopoly, Free, and Boo, are like that too. Quote, I said, I feel like you enable him to do it. Like you don't stop him from doing the wild out stuff behind the scenes that I think is really disrespectful, and he should be humbled. And they told me that that's a lie. All right. It says he continued, quote, they was like, that is not true. When you're dealing with somebody that has emotional problems and bipolar disorder and things like that, you can't necessarily control them. It's uncontrollable. In which, you know, they have a point. It says you do what you do or do what you can to make sure that things are all right, and they try to stay in there as their brother, or they try to stay in there as his brother. But they say, yeah, they agreed that some of the things that he does is foul, but they said they can't control that man. All right. And Angela Yee chimed in about how tough it can be to control someone who suffers from bipolar disorder and is off their medication. All right, now let me scroll. All right, it says here, to those brothers, yes, I get it, Envy admitted, and me calling y'all clowns was foul, but I still think Kanye is a clown for the things that he does. Shout out to all them individuals that were able to tell me their side. When I make a mistake, I say it. All right, first of all, as a man, you don't backtrack what you say at all. And if you feel like that, then you should just not say it at all. This is why you got to think before you talk, especially when you have a platform as big as DJ Envy and the Breakfast Club. Because here you are looking like the clown that you say Kanye is for dissing the same people around him, but I guess when they hit you up and confront you about it, now you want to apologize. You knew who Kanye West's friends was before you said what you said. Why you apologizing? Why apologize when you said what you said? If you meant it, stand on it. Don't sit there and say you stand on what you said about Kanye, because you know Kanye ain't gonna come after you. You know that you probably can't even get close to Kanye. And you know that he really not even like that. But the ones that you know or you feel are really like that, the Pusha T's, the Boo. And in case nobody know who Boo is actually Akon's brother. But those type of people, they're accessible. They can get close to you. You know, they really like that, or I guess, or whatever the case may be. However he assumed them to be, you apologize to them. But you know those was his same friends before you said what you said. Come on, man. Come on. Now, like I said, man, as a man, you stand on what you say. I don't care what it is, who it is, whatever it is. You stand on what you say. Now, Kanye, he can say or do some things, but I feel a lot of us, we just got to sit here and kind of listen to him sometimes. Just listen. Some of the things he say aren't too off the wall. It's just how we make it look in the media, and then the media edit these videos and then say this and do that and whatever the case may be. But if we listen, bro, we can learn something sometimes. Just like when he was going off about the fashion industry, and he was telling us that they're not letting him in because of certain this and that, and he's trying to get into the fashion industry. We all thought he was crazy then. Like I said, maybe he is off his rocker. I don't know Kanye, and I don't know what he's going through. But I know one thing about the media and one thing about them people, quote unquote, them people. When you reach a certain level of success, they attack you. They make you look crazy. They make you look like, you know what I'm saying? When you start exposing a couple things, they make you look like you crazy. And what do? We bash each other without even asking questions. Now, back on subject, as far as DJ Envy, like I said, I got my own judgment on him because he does a lot of weird stuff too as well. So when I see him calling Kanye a clown, I was like, how you gonna call him a clown, bro? How you, out of all people, you gonna call him a clown and then you apologize about it? Nah. But anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. How y'all feel about DJ Envy calling Kanye West a clown? And how y'all feel about his apology? All right. Now, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.